I've had my Capital One Venture X card for over 1 year now, and after spending tens of thousands of dollars on this card, it is easily the card that I use the most. So what have I learned after 1 year with the Venture X, and is this product right for you? All right, let's jump right into it. What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all having a fantastic day. So about a year ago, I did my initial review and unboxing of the Capital One Venture X card. But after using it for the past year, there's a lot that I have learned outside of the basic facts on paper. But before we get to those interesting things that I've learned, let's brush up on the basic features that the Venture X card has to offer. So as you may have guessed, the Venture X is the more premium version of the very popular Capital One Venture card, which is $95 per year. And there's also a Venture One card, which is free. But the Venture X card comes in at $395 per year. So what do you get for that high annual fee? Right now, you're looking at a 75,000 mile or point sign-up bonus when you spend $4,000 on purchases within the first 3 months of opening this account. That is a little bit different than the initial sign-up bonus that they were offering when they first launched the card a year ago, which was 100,000 miles when you spent $10,000 in the first 6 months. However, 75,000 miles is still great, and $4,000 of spending is much more realistic in my opinion. You also get a 10,000 mile anniversary bonus each year that you renew your card, a $300 annual travel credit, which I'll talk more about in a second, and a $100 global entry or TSA PreCheck credit. I believe that when they launched this card, it initially had a vacation rental credit as well, but they have since gotten rid of that, so just another thing you'll want to keep in mind. Now, as far as point multipliers, you're looking at 10 points per dollar on hotels and rental cars booked through Capital One Travel, 5 points per dollar on flights booked through Capital One Travel, and 2 points on all other purchases. It's also worth pointing out here that Capital One refers to their points as miles, but I use these terms interchangeably and they are the exact same thing. I guess I should also mention that this video is not sponsored by Capital One, and as always, I just want to give you the facts and help you decide what products are best for you. But if you do want to sign up and learn more, then I will leave a link for that down below the like button. So beyond all of that, you also get access to the fairly limited network of Capital One lounges, plus you can bring 2 guests with you on each visit, and you can pay $45 for each additional guest beyond that. Like I said, the Capital One network of lounges are fairly rare, but you also get access to 1,400 partner lounges, including Priority Pass, and just recently I took advantage of this while traveling through Paris a few weeks ago, and if you have never been to an airport lounge before, trust me, it is a life changer, especially if you travel frequently. I know I am flying through all of these facts because I want to get to the really good stuff that I've learned from using this card over the past year, but you've also got no foreign transaction fees, SoFi protection up to $800, and the ability to add additional card holders for completely free, which I also took advantage of by adding my wife to my account so that we can each use our own cards independently. All right, so right out of the gate, I'll answer the big question that a lot of people ask with these premium credit cards, and that is, am I renewing this card for another year? And without a doubt, the answer is yes. Even though I won't be getting that huge sign-up bonus that I got in my first year, I still use this card all the time, and with the credits alone, it more than pays for itself. Speaking of this credits, I had a great experience with the $300 annual travel credit, and I used it to book a hotel for 1 night in Switzerland for completely free, and literally the day after I made that booking, Capital One had already issued me a $300 statement credit to offset that transaction. So yes, you do kind of have to take a leap of faith with this one, but as long as you are making your travel booking through the Capital One travel website, you just go ahead and make that booking, and they are then going to reimburse you up to $300. And you also don't have to use all of this on one booking. You can use it across multiple different bookings if they are under that $300 threshold. So right there, that was something in my life that I was going to purchase anyways, which is really important. And instead of having to pay $300 out of pocket, I got that hotel stay for completely free. Plus, remember that you get 10 points per dollar on all bookings made through the Capital One travel site. So not only did they reimburse me for that entire purchase, but I also earned 3,000 points for free. Now, when it comes to the TSA pre-check credit, I personally already had TSA pre-check, which is good for several years, but I was able to sign up my wife for TSA pre-check, pay for it with my Venture X card, and once again, they immediately issued me a statement credit to cover that transaction. So right out of the gate, I got a $400 value out of this card, which covered purchases that I would have otherwise had to pay out of pocket, not including the point multipliers or the huge sign-up bonus, which means I'm already coming out way ahead. Now, one concern that I did have going into this was how easy would the Capital One travel portal be to use, and how limited are the Capital One transfer partners. And I'm happy to report that, number one, the travel portal is fantastic, and I'll take you inside my own travel portal in a second. And number two, in my experience at least, they have all of the transfer partners that I have needed so far. Now, I do want to be very clear that they definitely do not have as many transfer partners as American Express and Chase, and the biggest difference is that right now, there is no way to transfer points to any hotel partners. They only have airlines. However, even American Express only partners with 2 or 3 hotel brands, and as I've talked about in other videos, usually redeeming points for hotels does not give you the best value, so personally, I rarely redeem points for hotels anyways. Okay, but if we hop into the Capital One website and head over to the rewards section, you can see your mile balance at the top of the screen here, and if we scroll down, you'll see all of the different redemption options that we have. Now, the focus of today's video is not how to redeem Capital One miles for the maximum value, but if you would like to see that video, then let me know down in the comment section. But the two things that I do want to show you are how to book travel through Capital One Travel, and how, of course, to transfer your miles to their travel partners. So if you click on the transfer rewards, you'll be brought to a list of their 16 different loyalty programs with each conversion ratio, most of which are 1-to-1. And then at the top of the screen, they also have some special offers occasionally that are constantly changing, and you'll sometimes get a 20% boost or more just for transferring points to a specific airline. I know this can all look a little bit overwhelming, and if you have no idea what transferring credit card points are, then don't worry, that is a topic for another video. But I promise, transferring points is super easy and is really just as easy as American Express and Chase, and they have plenty of transfer partners. But if we go back out to the redemption options and select book a trip, you'll be brought to a screen that looks very similar to the American Express and Chase travel portals. At the top of the screen, you can select flights, hotels, cars, and input your travel details, and then you'll be brought to a full list where you can book a flight or whatever other travel accommodation you're looking for using cash or miles. And having spent a lot of time cross-checking identical bookings and flights on multiple platforms, I have not found any kind of price gouging. So flights on Google are the same price as flights on American Express, are the same price as flights on Capital One, at least in my experience. Plus, Capital One has also partnered with Hopper, which is a third-party travel app, to show you the price fluctuations over time, so that you know whether or not you're getting a good deal. All of this can also be viewed from the very popular Capital One mobile app, which has also seen some major improvements recently, and as you would come to expect, you can view your transactions and balances, pay your card off, of course, and even redeem and track your rewards right from your smartphone. And this app isn't anything to write home about, at least in terms of the design, but it is very functional and easy to learn in my experience, and absolutely competes with the likes of American Express and Chase. I've also had great experiences thus far with Capital One customer support, and while American Express and Chase also have great customer support, it is nice to know that Capital One is able to compete in that category as well. So when all is said and done, obviously I love my Venture X card, which is why I carry it with me every single day. And that's saying something, because my main wallet only has 2 cards in it, one of which is the Venture X card, and that's coming from a guy who literally has a binder of credit cards to choose from. I think it is a fantastic product, and at $395 per year, it's nearly half the price of something like the American Express Platinum card. So in my opinion, if you're looking for that premium travel experience without breaking the bank, then the Venture X card is a no-brainer. Again, this video is not sponsored by Capital One, but if you do want to learn more and sign up for your Venture X card, then I will leave a link for that down below the like button. I'd love to know what you think of the Venture X card in the comment section as well, and how you feel it stacks up against competition in this premium credit card space. Be sure to check out some of my favorite financial tools using those links down below the like button. And as always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it so much. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.